Qala imla Allahayna Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Hamashiach wa Malaki Bashim Harawat Wakakurash Barakathum Dwara Baba Bawa Kwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine to say Shalom. Today we're gonna get into a video whereas y'all already know about the tariffs on Canada. You know, they taxing them 25% extra. And Canada, they struck back. They struck back in a strategic way, though. Very clever. And it's the Lord putting it on these other nations to show the United States that you ain't all that, bruh. Now, Trump announced 25% tariffs on all goods imported from Canada to the United States, right? Canada retaliates by putting tariffs on mostly the red states that put Trump in office. And which is because it's hitting them where it hurts. It's hitting them at home because one of those states targeted was Florida, Mar-a-Lago, Pennsylvania, and a couple more states. But it was to show Trump that you can be touched. And I'm sure that Canada is not going to be the last country that does this, because all the nations are in the spirit of showing the United States that y'all ain't shit. Now, without further ado, let's grab the video. And the name of this video is Canada Targeted Red States and Trump Allies with Retaliatory Tariffs.
In spite of the fact that Donald Trump announced these tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China on Saturday, immediately put them into effect, on Monday, it was announced by Donald Trump at a very boastful post that he has decided to suspend for 1 month the tariffs against Mexico because Mexico has decided to send American troops to the border. Well, it turns out that wasn't actually the negotiation. The negotiation did include Mexico saying, yes, fine, we will send troops to the border. However, we're not just going to be the only ones making concessions here. You are also going to stop the flow of illegal guns from the United States to Mexico, because studies have shown that there's actually more illegal guns flowing from us to them than from them to us. We're the ones, as a country, basically supplying them with the weapons that are used to kill people.
And that makes all the sense in the world, because a couple of months ago, they came out with a report that says that 23 of the 50 United States police was involved in gun traffic, illegal gun trafficking. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's go.
So Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum, was able to get Trump to make that concession, which again, Trump left out of his little announcement.
Of course.
Canada, however, took a different approach. Canada, maybe they'll come to the negotiating table, maybe not. But Canada decided, you know what? You're going to screw with us. We're not going to, try to get whatever. What we're going to do instead is we're going to put retaliatory tariffs on you, or counter tariffs as they're being called. And so over the weekend, they said we're going to put a $155 billion worth of U.S. goods. Those are going to be subjected to the counter tariffs.
See how they're fighting back? Now, China took it a step further. They're not going tit for tat with the United States as far as tariff percentages. China said, you know what, we're just going to cut off $609 billion worth of products to you. Get it from somebody else, which includes certain precious metals. You have parts for for cars. You have parts for the automobiles. You have, this is the most important, those chips that's used for weapons guidance systems and for these cars like Teslas that can drive on their own. China supplies those chips, but China said no mas. Get it from somebody else since you on your bullshit. When you get your mind right, you come back and holler at us. Now we're gonna see who's gonna be groveling at whose feet. Donald Trump is gonna be forced to eat his proud words when addressing these nations. You better get your mind right, or you ain't getting shit. Let's go.
But Canada, unlike Donald Trump, was far more strategic. They were smarter. Because they didn't just say it's an across the board tariff, they decided, you know what? We want to hurt you. And Canada said, well, didn't say it, but implied it, we want to hurt the people who put you in office. Because Canada put tariffs specifically on goods coming out of red states.
Bam.
Now, not only red states, right? Some blue states, of course, are affected, but they made sure they went through the list to target specific industries that operate out of red states. Here's how Politico put it. The list includes oranges and fruit from Florida, home to Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, household appliances from South Carolina and Ohio, states to Lindsey Graham and Vice President J.D. Vance, and motorcycles and coffee from southern Pennsylvania, which helped return Trump to the White House.
Bang.
Then, most of the other tariffs they've put in place are on agricultural goods. And as we all know, the vast majority of those agriculture states all also voted for Donald Trump.
Bam.
So again, Trump just said, I'm putting tariffs on everything, 25% on every good coming into Canada. And Canada's like, cool, man. We're going to hit you where it hurts. And we're going to screw over your voters. We're going to make sure that the people that put you back in charge feel the most pain.
Bam.
Now, if you want to launch a trade war, not that anybody should, that's how you do it. I mean, you go after the people who put this clown in office. And of course, you go after the clown himself. We're going to make Mar-a-Lago, you know, the state you're in down there in Florida, which unfortunately is where I am. We're going to hit you pretty damn hard too. So again, Canada continues to outsmart Donald Trump. It's really not that difficult to do, but they've done it in a way that is going to make his voters pay the dearest price for what that idiot did. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already,
all right, we can come out of this. Love it. Love it. I bet you MAGA's gonna get y'all mind right now, huh? Let's grab some scriptures, man. Let's get let me see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, okay, Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Because at one point in time, Esau, especially the American Edomites, they got away with murder, literally. Now the other nations, they seeing through the bullshit and they starting to stand up to the United States. Now let's go to this one. Because at one point, the United States was basically bullying and intimidating nations to do what they want them to do. But that ain't the case no more. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And yes, the Lord is bringing these people down. Babylon, America. Let's get another one. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Right. This is the worst administration. And I mean, I ain't gonna say it's the worst, but I'm saying as time goes by, the presidential administrations get worse and worse. Why? Because they gain more confidence in doing wickedness because they haven't been punished yet. Now, a lot of people have been calling this, including financial advisors as well. They've been calling this a pointless trade war. There's no point to it. But there is a point to it. You got to remember, Trump sold this country out to billionaires. Now, who benefits from this trade war? You got to follow the money, as the apostles and elders always told us to do. Follow the money. Now, who benefits from inflation? The billionaires. This is how. Because, okay, they put tariffs on products coming into America. Let's pick Amazon, Jeff Bezos, for example. All those products coming from Canada, Mexico, China, they are brought in at a higher price. Now, Amazon is going to pay this extra tax just to get their hands on the inventory. But Amazon is not going to lose money. They're going to jack up the price to make their money back, plus profit. So, what does this trade war do? It gives the billionaires plenty elbow room to raise the prices to their will. That's the end game of this trade war. And it's like the advisors and the analysts always say, it's fruitless, it's pointless. It's not pointless. It's to put Americans in straits, to make it harder for you to live, because Trump was put in office to finish what Biden started, a controlled demolition, destroying this country from within. Let's get some more scriptures. Book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. He's not right. That's why we tell this man was born effed up mentally. The Lord did this on purpose to show his elect how not to rule in wickedness. And he's going to be justified to punish the wicked. We told y'all this past weekend at camp, everybody's working towards something, whether they realize it or not. You're either working towards salvation or destruction or captivity. And Esau, the Lord gave him plenty elbow room for him to earn his judgment. So when it comes, he ain't got nobody to blame but his own self. Now, hold on, y'all. I got to go get my apocrypha. Shalakia, 1 second. Okay, y'all, Shalakia, for that I had to go grab this. Now let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8. Verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Esau think he can't be touched, especially these Babylonians. Now let's go to book of 1 Timothy. Yeah, he pretty much made it so that these billionaires can set their price on all these goods with tariffs on them, and they can rob you at the same time. Remember price gouging? Yeah, that's finna be maxed out, because nobody knows for sure. So this gives them all the freedom they need to tax the shit out of you and still make money while breaking you because of one man. You already know who he is. The tangerine tyrant. 1 Timothy chapter 6. Speaking of the tangerine tyrant, listen to this. Verse 4, he is proud, knowing nothing, but doubting about questions and strifes of words, wherefore cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. Verse 5, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. That's why this man wants everybody's land, because they think gain is godliness. No, the Lord, this is being covetous. The Lord hates covetous men. Now, I don't know what you Maccas were thinking when y'all thought that a man that all he does is sow strife and discord gonna bring about peace. I don't know what the hell y'all on. But that's all right. These same Maccas gonna be the ones that follow Trump right into the fire and then right into captivity with them same goofy ass MAGA hats on. James chapter 1, verse 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's why it told us in Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thine enemy. This man is emotional. Emotion drives him. All his unrighteous decrees and unfair laws are based on his emotion, how he feels. Not that it's morally right or morally wrong. It's how he feels, which makes him unfit to rule because he's emotional. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. But see, he went on TV and lied like the United States is getting their respect back. No. Matter of fact, the United States has never been more detested globally than now. And it's only getting worse and worse with the copper tone coward in rulership, like my man said down south. Now let's go to the book of Sirach. Wait, let's go to verse 15. We can come back to that. Matter of fact, I'm going to circle it. I want to bring it up later on. Now let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 14. Verse 5. Oh, we started verse 4. That's even better. He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods righteously. Yeah, he defrauded, he lied to himself and everybody just to benefit the billionaires. That's not how you rule, which makes him unfit to rule. Verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in all his goods. This dude fuck over other Edomites purposely. Look at what he's doing to the Canadians. They Edomites. Look at what he's doing to Greenland. They Edomites. Now he's trying to go after Australia. He done pissed off the Irish. How you do that? See? But you Christians think yep, you Christians, y'all learning now. You black MAGAs, you're learning now. Your Latinos and Hispanics are learning now to never trust thine enemy. Verse 6, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. He want other Edomite shit. He want Greenland. For what? He wants Canada. For what? You can't even take care of this bitch. Verse 7, if he doeth good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he would declare his wickedness. We told y'all not to trust thine enemy. He told y'all all that good shit before he won. Soon as he won, all that shit went out the window. And now he deporting y'all to Guantanamo Bay, a military prison. Y'all gonna learn never trust thine enemy. Verse 8, the envious man have a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despise of men. Yeah, he get up behind that podium and talk all that bullshit. But behind closed doors, he plotting against you. Verse 9, a covetous man's eyes not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. Everything ain't enough for this man. Now let's keep going. Verse 8, this is the book still in Sirach, but we're in chapter 10. Verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. That's how they got this kingdom, and that's how they're going to lose it. Because the world is tired of this dude gaining by unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit. Where you get your injuries from? Unnecessary wars to take people's shit. Matter of fact, all throughout American history, all those so-called massacres were results of Esau taking people's shit. And he hasn't stopped. Verse 9, why is earth and ashes proud? Why is the mango Messiah so proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. There it is. Just want everybody else shit for the hell of it. Not that he needs it, he just don't want you to have it. Look at Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. Not because he needs it, just because he don't want you to have it. There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such as one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he cast away his bowels. Exactly. This man will sell his own mama and won't lose no sleep behind it. Now, we still in Sirach, Ecclesiasticus. Let's go to chapter 27. Verse 27. Oh, we start 26. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. See, Trump didn't, they think the whole world is still scared of America. He didn't expect Canada to retaliate like this. He didn't expect China to retaliate. You're not that world superpower like you thought you was. Verse 27. He that diggeth, Salaki, he that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh. Verse 30. Malice and wrath, even these are abominations, and the sinful man shall have both. Let's get some more. Psalm chapter 73, verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. The billionaires, the millionaires, everybody who's set to benefit from a trade war. Go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. We told y'all. Esau is like a spoiled child who hasn't had an ass whooping in 2,000 years. But when the Lord light his ass up, he ain't gonna forget it. And that's about to happen. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 16. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child. An emotional man-child is even worse. And thy princes eat in the morning. Now, that secondary phrase, and thy princes eat in the morning, is because the righteous rulers, before they ate in the morning, they tended to the citizens. These people don't do that. These Edomites don't do that in rulership. They tend to their self. Fuck the people. That's why they're unfit to rule. That's why it says, woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child. Selfish, greedy, covetous. Go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 10. The soul of the wicked desireth evil. See? His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes, because all his neighbors are starting to resent him. Proverbs chapter 26. Hold up, that ain't it. Shalaki, that ain't what I was looking for. Let's get this one. There it is. The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit nothing. Oh, Salakia. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All that paper money is not going to save you from your judgment, especially if you are amongst the wicked. It's not going to happen. Matter of fact, days are about to come to pass very soon, when all that money that you covet so much, the only thing it's going to be good for is lighting your stove and burning it to stay warm. I think it's a game. Go to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 33, verse 1. Woe to thee that spoilest. Spoil mean to rob. And thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All these nations about to do this country bad. Matter of fact, based on all the shit Trump doing, he's setting this whole country up to get bombed at 3 in the morning by all the other nations. Even the allies tired of the America shit. At Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. We know that's not possible. We know the Ethiopian cannot change his skin or leopard his spots. So the Lord is basically saying, stop expecting the wicked to be righteous. Still in the book of, oh, Salakia. Let's go to Jeremiah 17. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, Northern Kingdom, Latinos, Hispanics, Black MAGAs, Christians. Because the truth of the matter is, Trump and Jesus gonna get a lot of y'all fucked up. And that's just being straight up honest truth. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. He's not going to do it. He was not programmed to pay homage to the Lord. He was programmed to be a rogue. He's programmed to think that the Lord is beneath him. He was programmed to try to take the Lord's place. And by following that program, the Lord is justified to destroy him. Matter of fact, the nation of Edom, including you Amalekites, you fake Jews, you are the only nation chosen to be exterminated at the end of your 1,000-year captivity. So yes, you are chosen for something. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. That's the missiles going up into orbit. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Who's Idumea? Idumea is Greek for Edom. And upon and upon the people of my curse to judgment. It's gonna get rid of y'all, man. Go to the book of Micah. And the whole planet is going to rejoice. It's gonna be a block party like you never seen in your life. When Edom is destroyed for good, we don't have to worry about our children getting pulled over, gunned down no more. The whole planet gonna throw a block party like you never seen. How Rotters are. The book of Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them. Woe means destruction. That devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Verse 3, therefore thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. He talking about you Edomites, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. We can get a couple more, we can close. Matter of fact, I just go to Obadiah. We can close on that one. Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau a stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And when it happens, block party. How Ratazah. So Edom, y'all fucked up. It was the Lord's will y'all fucked up so he could be justified to destroy y'all. And y'all gonna follow this orange man right into captivity. Call Allah Imla Lahai Now Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach, Wa Malaki, Bashim, Harawat, Wakakurash, Barakathum, the water Baba Bawa Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.